Healthcare premiums are set to double or triple as a vote in the House is blocked. I'll give you guys the details on that here in this video. As well as President Donald Trump is set to reclassify a major drug that is illegal here. I'll give you guys the details here on this as well. Also, the healthcare $1,500 checks for Americans, how this will be impacted and all this here as well. I'll give you guys the details on this here as well. Also, we have billions and billions of dollars here in tariffs that have now come in here for up to the end of the year. I'll give you guys the details and the tally here on this and all that here in this video. So let's jump right in. We are live right now here on the It's Jimmy Show on YouTube. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Type yes in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You can let me know your city, state, or even your country, as we have people tuning in here from all around the globe. Don't forget to smash that like button for me here. And if you haven't yet, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos. I will keep you up to date. Also, in this video, we're giving away $100 to each winner who is picked at random for our trivia question. I'll give you guys the details here later in this video, and a trivia question that you can guess. So stay tuned for that. All right, key ACA Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, tax credits are likely to expire after Mike Johnson, the House Speaker, the Republican leader, blocks a vote, just to have a vote to see if Republicans and Democrats would vote to extend the health care credits for tens of millions of Americans. Republican Speaker Mike Johnson blocked that to even have a vote on this, and it looks like that will lead to another government shutdown in January, and also will raise the cost significantly of health care for tens of millions of Americans, a lot of which they're saying are people like farmers, small business owners, and people like that. So also, there is a trickle-down effect here. They're saying here, Obamacare expiration will have a death spiral effect on U.S. healthcare and could lead to a complete increase in healthcare for everybody, for the entire healthcare sector. After the end of subsidies, after failed legislation, will have serious and damaging impact on the entire sector, policy experts are saying. And they show a graph here, from a healthcare plan that before the healthcare premium was $282 a month and would now go to $679 a month, an increase of $1,400 per month. And according to a new analysis, the average amount for healthcare plan that people will pay annually for premiums is set to more than double, from an average of $888 per month to now almost $2,000 a month, $1,904 in 2026, according to a KFF analysis. This will have, think about that. This is almost $24,000 a year. This is insane just for healthcare. And don't forget, you got your large deductibles, and stuff like that. In addition, right? This is like healthcare is insane, right? This will have an economic downstream effect, including for rural hospitals and people who have employer-sponsored healthcare insurance, according to the experts. With a significant portion of people dropping their marketplace coverage and being uninsured, it doesn't just impact them, it impacts everyone. A third of 24 million adults of U.S. adults who buy coverage through the ACA marketplace said they are likely to select a lower premium plan with higher deductibles and out-of-pocket costs just to try to help cover the higher costs of the plans, while a quarter of enrollees said they will likely have to now go uninsured with no insurance because of the drastic increase of the cost. The healthier people will drop out, and therefore the pool of people will get sicker. Wow. And it will become a death spiral. The sicker people are the only ones that stay in the program until it becomes no longer sustainable for the insurance company and stops even offering the plans. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, as healthcare in the United States has just become an absolute nightmare, and it's not getting better, and there's no real plan to make it better. We don't really have a Republican plan. The only, small inkling of part of a plan is the $1,000 to $1,500 checks to help pay for health care from President Donald Trump and the Republican Party. But we don't really have a plan in addition to, we don't actually have a plan. It's just the part to help pay for health care. But we don't have anything, to replace Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act, which President Donald Trump has been promising since his first term in office. So I will keep you up to date. According to Customs and Border Protection, the United States has now collected more than $200 billion in tariffs as a result of new duties and tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump just since the beginning of 2025. This tally comes as the Supreme Court considers arguments that the new tariffs are illegal, and two lower courts have ruled that the tariffs are illegal. If the tariffs are ultimately ruled illegal, the United States may have to refund these tariffs back to the American people, which had to pay higher prices through the form of increased prices through goods, which could lead to a refund check through Americans. Also, we also could see this in a different form of the $2,000 stimulus check, the $2,000 tariff rebate check, which President Donald Trump has promised per person as well, which is basically Trump saying that he wants to give this money back to the American people as a way of giving money back to the people from the tariff rebate checks, or from the tariff rebate, the tariff money, I should say. So the tariff-funded stimulus check proposal from President Donald Trump of up to $2,000 per person. Also, President Donald Trump has also said that the tariff revenue may allow Americans to stop paying income taxes completely or dramatically lower federal income taxes as well, depending on how much money comes in from tariff revenue, which he says will ultimately lead to trillions of dollars coming in from tariffs. So, according to President Donald Trump, the more money that comes in from tariffs, the more money they can use to, use that to, pay for things like, stimulus tariff rebate checks, lowering federal income taxes, or even doing things like bolstering Social Security, which is set to run out of money in as little as, it's going to be like, 7 or 8 years from now? So, you got to kind of wonder here, are tariffs a good thing if we see the fruition of those things? If we don't see the fruition of those things, well, then tariffs aren't really a good thing. And you guys can weigh those options. You guys can let me know your thoughts here in the comment section, and we will see what happens here. And then, people can ultimately weigh those things. Now, remember that President Donald Trump did send out stimulus check number 1 and stimulus check number 2. President Biden sent out stimulus check number 3 for $1,400. So we have seen those 3 major stimulus checks. President Donald Trump also sent out that executive order stimulus check, where he sent that out to, I'll show the headline here. He sent out an executive order for checks, stimulus type check, which was really $300 per week for 6 weeks, which was $1,800 total. And some states kicked in an additional $100 per week for $2,400 back in his first presidential term. So this was $1,800 to $2,400, and this was an additional check. And this was done just through executive order. So this kind of sets the precedence that he can do these checks just through executive order because he did it before, and now the precedence is kind of set. So it can be done through executive order because he's done it before, and really the money just kind of needs to be available. The last time the money was available through the disaster relief fund, now he has the money available through the tariff money, basically just sitting there in a pot of money, and can be sent out there. He also has the Doge refund, the Doge money as well to use. So the money is available and can be sent out. So I will keep you up to date here on all of that here on our channel. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell icon on. And also share this video with anybody that needs to hear this information. Also, President Donald Trump could be reclassifying marijuana, pot, and CBD. And this could be making it not a federal crime for everybody in the United States. And this could be big news here. President Donald Trump is considering a Medicare pilot program that would provide seniors access to CBD as he looks to reclassify marijuana as a Schedule III and would also make it not illegal to have it potentially, depending on how it all works out in the United States. So this would make broader access to cannabis, and he says he's strongly considering this, and it would reclassify pot as a Schedule III drug under the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, which would put it in the same type of category as Tylenol and codeine, rather than a Schedule I as it's classified now. Very interesting. Next up for our next trivia question here, which we're doing for the holidays, we've done in the past as well. If you guess the answer correctly, you'll be entered into the pool of people who have guessed correctly. And from there, we have a program that randomly picks 2 winners per trivia question to win $100 each from me. And, I will announce the winners here in an upcoming video, and I will also contact you as well. So here's the trivia question for today. Which Christmas decoration was once made of real silver? Which Christmas decoration was once made of real silver? If you have a guess or you think you know the answer, just leave a comment down below. And if you guess correctly, you'll be entered into the pool of people who guessed correctly. And from there, we will have a program randomly pick 2 winners, and I'll contact you and also say your name in a future episode. And you'll win $100 directly from me, and I'll contact you and I'll send it via PayPal or Venmo. It's most of the time how I do it. Okay, so comment down below if you think you know. And we'll go from there, and I'll have more questions here in the future. So make sure to subscribe down below and click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live, and I'll keep you up to date. Click here to see stimulus checks going out here before Christmas, or click here to see major Social Security changes and payment changes that you need to know about here before the end of the year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.